Hello, Gypsy and Vanilla Girla. Hello, Mary. Welcome. How are y'all? How is everybody's day? Somebody save me. We're expecting almost 18 inches of snow. Not happy with it. So what's up, people? How was your day? Let's talk. I'm good, Mary. Doing pretty well. I went out today, got what we needed. Oh, you did get your box. I'm happy, Beth. That was one of my concerns. Glad you liked it. You're welcome. Did you find your little squiggly guy in there, Beth? Hey, Matt. How are you? Foxy Wolf, welcome. How are you? We are doing well. Hasn't started snowing here yet, but we were looking and it's coming up through Pennsylvania this way. I'm sorry, Beth. I didn't think about that. William. Yeah, it hasn't started snowing here yet, William, at all. I mean, it's cold, it's on radar, but I got a feeling within the next hour or so. So I was talking to Matt earlier. I have my stationary camera plugged in. I have 17 hours worth of recording time on the chip. So basically, I'm going to leave it in the window overnight all the way up until Bone Daddy. Hey, how are you? John, hey. Tails, hey. How are you? So anyway, this way I can record it, guys, and then I can put it up fast track and you can see how much snow we get between overnight. And yeah. But what's weird about it is it came what they call a coastal storm. It came in over New York City and up. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. The reason why I called everybody here is I'm going to do the reveal. One of you in the chat has already seen it. I'm not saying which one, but you know who you are. So get a drum roll. Ting. You ready? Hey. Nope. And there we go. Here is the new YouTube studio, guys. What do you think? House Dragon. Glad you liked it, Techno. Yeah, I've been busting my boo on this to get everything done in here the way I wanted it. Not yet, House Dragon. Not yet. Nope. ALB Coaster Mom. No, I got a feeling within the next hour maybe or so it'll start snowing here. It's stalled out a little bit, which is probably not a good thing because if it's stalled out, that means we're going to end up more than we're supposed to. Yep, Matt's right. Yellow. I can change any kind of color I want to change it to. Amber Ann, how are you? How you feeling, Amber? And all they are, Scott, tech lights. Thank you. Karen, how are you? How much snow have you gotten, LB? Sorry about that, guys. Just playing with the camera. And if I move that way, Casey Bieber's back there. Yeah, it's funny because it's a coastal storm where Kendra lives out in Boston along the coast. It's not supposed to. It actually came in over New York City, Long Island, and is coming up. So it'll be interesting to see just exactly how much snow we get here. Oh, Amber, please be careful. Too much too soon. So, yep, there's another guy in here I have to thank is Mac the Knife, my brother, who came up and helped me today put all of this together. So, Carl, thank you very much. This is what it looks like, Carl. Worked out really well. It could be, Amber. Yeah, you're right, Matt. A lot of soap in the mouth. So, yep, like I said, I've been trying to work, God, since how long, Matt? Probably the last 6 months, trying to get this light up, get this changed over. But Carl come up today. I had my nephew here yesterday. We found out the hard way because I didn't think. But along this wall where the lights plug in and go up and around, there is a radiator heater. So the back sticky on the lights doesn't hold to the wall with the heat because heat rises. So Carl come up with a great idea. Again, Carl, thank you, because obviously the Velcro is working. Yeah, thank the Velcro is right. So we learned, but like I said, it's nice because I can change all the, and then now that is what they call complete light, which makes everything white in here. And then all I have to do is push the button again. And this is what I control it from. So I just figured, ta-da, we're done. Big reveal. So I hope everybody likes it. We're going to be doing some more stuff here pretty soon. So let's ask Mike Myers. Do you like it, Mike Myers?
Yeah.
I think he likes it. That's a good thing, Amber. Yeah, just take it slow, Amber. It's going to take time. You know, we were talking about Christina, which a lot of you guys know her as Blondie's Adventure. She's not doing well either. You know, so everybody say a prayer for Blondie, Christina, because this is the big thing with this. Yeah, Carl. I should get you a t-shirt that says I can fix anything with duct tape and screws. So, yep, there you go. All right, Karen. Like I said, you know, this is what I've been trying to do here for the last 6 months. I finally today went, I've had enough. I got to get it done. So I went out with Carl today. We went grocery shopping to get our little victuals for the storm. We come back and I went, let's go. Anybody like to come up? There you be. So this is what we'll be doing for trivia. This is where we'll be. I can, like I said, I can change the outlightings in here. I can pretty much do. So, yep, it works really, really well. You made blueberry muffins. I made the ribs and country potatoes for dinner with salad. There he is. Hello, sir.
Hold on, let me shut YouTube off. All right.
There's a story behind that lava lamp, Foxy Wolf. We went up to a farmer's market vegetable place, and lo and behold, and whatnot, the guy's like, I said, well, how much you want for this? He says, $3. I said, what's wrong with it? He says, doesn't work. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, plug it in. I turned it on, didn't work. I said, I'll take it anyway.
I'm eating supper.
That's okay. Hey, Ruthie. That's all right, Scott. I'm glad that you were here. This way you get to see it. So anyway, Bonnie and I brought it home. We went online. We figured out on YouTube how to take that lava lamp apart. And come to find out it was just the bulb. So we put a new bulb in it, put it back together. The rest, they say, is history.
What kind of bulb does it take?
High intensity. One of the smaller ones.
Very cool.
But yeah, I mean, for $3, it was worth it.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be surprised what people did that, well, you know this for what you do. Stuff that people, oh, it's broke or it doesn't work, you know, like stereo. So it doesn't play and you open it up and there's a loose wire or, you know, something else along that line you can fix.
I had a guy tell me today, oh, that panel box, that 200 amp service, full of breakers. Oh, it served its 20 years. Just go ahead and throw it out. Probably close to $400 worth of parts there.
Good to know, Amber. Yeah, it's, you mean, like I said, some of the stuff that people throw out, right. You know. The cabinet that's behind me, if I can, well, you can't see it. Let me do that. That behind me was a lawyer's old book cabinet, right? And where I worked, they were going to throw it out. Bonnie and I looked at him like, whoa, wait, what? I said,
Right.
that's an antique, right?
Right.
Behold, all of a sudden it's like, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. So we brought it home, right? And because the door stuck, so I took the door off, reset the hinges, works perfectly now.
That's awesome.
You know, and you'd be really surprised what people throw out around here.
Yeah. And you put that extra love and attention into it, makes it worth so much more. I think.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's not heavy. I mean, Carl and I moved that today from where it was in the living room to here. Not heavy at all. You know,
You know what it's made out of?
wood.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to give you a smart answer,
I was expecting it.
but yeah, it's
It's probably walnut by the look of it.
yeah, it's not overly heavy. All right, because it's thin, but it's solid. They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't. The Amish make pretty good furniture, but they've gotten to the point where it's pretty much commercialized too.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't make that. Those guys carried their own handmade toolboxes with their own handmade tools that were either forged and they made their own handles. And they'd go into these houses and they would build furniture. Well, some did it in their shop, but they would go house to house and build this trim and the furniture right on site.
yep. Do you remember the old drills that had the wooden thing up top? You held it like this and went. I have a guy that actually, if I can get to him after all this mess, lo and behold, long story short, he has a collection that you would kill for.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yep.
I have a few things, but I'd like to have a lot. I like that.
Sure, man.
I use the old tools sometimes.
Sometimes the old tools are better. The pipe wrench that I have that I fixed the boiler with,
Yeah.
that thing's probably older than you and I put together. They don't make them like that anymore.
Right.
Nope.
Big duro piece of steel. You get hit with that, you'll know it.
Well, I use the old tools because they don't use any power. If I'm out in the woods or building a tree stand or, something out where there's no power, those old tools come in handy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like here.
Or generator.
Gets mad at me, I'll pick something up and on the side of the road. Although I got to be careful with her because when I tell her stop, she stops and my head goes toward the windshield of the car. But
Bob, that's what seatbelts are for.
Tammy,
I
she
have my
freaks out.
seatbelt on. She's playing some brakes.
Drives me nuts. She'll freak out, freaks me out. I'm like, just tell me something's going on. Don't freak out. It makes it worse.
Yeah. Bob, your audio's sounding good.
Good to hear, Matt. Good to hear. So, yep, this is what Carl helped me, and this is what I built.
I think I got all his kinks worked out now. You should be going clear and all sound well. I think I got it all figured out. I don't know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's just trial and error.
Hi, Miss Lily.
Trial and error.
Hey, Lily.
Welcome to my new studio, Miss Lily.
Blow it up. Go big.
The nice thing about it, over on the other side of the table this way is my green screen. On this side, there's a white wall. So that's the one I'm going to do tomorrow and whatnot and use it for my WMAD studio. So I have 3 walls that I have complete anytime I want to turn when I get bored with it.
What does WMAD stand for?
We're Misfits and Dreamers. It's a radio station. You haven't been watching.
I have. I don't know what it stands for.
It's Misfits and Dreamers, WMAD.
No, I love the music you guys pick.
Yeah. Friday, I'm doing everybody that's in the chat and everybody that's up here on the board doing a Christmas show Friday night.
That's cool.
Yeah, Carl, I saw pictures of that New
I
York
don't know what
getting
I'm
hit
doing
now
Friday.
with the snow.
Everybody, Jingo bells, Matt, go to the bathroom or go to the kitchen and wipe your put soap in your mouth, please, for saying the S word. We don't do that here. So yeah, this, like I said, this is what I've been aiming at and doing, trying to do, for the last 6 months. It just, every time you turn around, it's something here in the house, but my nephew came yesterday. Cheers. I gotta watch my figure, so I'm drinking diet. Matt, not a word. But yesterday, my nephew came. He fixed the hatch.
Round's a figure, or round's a shape.
But he fixed the hatch. We put a hook and eye in it so the wind can't blow it off. We put the rest of the windows in the porch. It's a lot warmer in here. So got a lot done with him. He's a godsend. Hey, Crystal.
Like I wish I lived closer.
Yeah.
I'd help you.
I know you would, and I appreciate that.
Well, Bob, how long have you been working on that instant teleportation device?
Forever. And
That'll be a good one.
I took my nap. I got up and she was on her Zoom meeting. And I told you when I get up, things hit me. So I took the pencil and wrote on the wall again, and she saw it.
I think Spaceman Dudley's got one.
All right, Amber, feel better,
Teleported
baby.
the other day.
Okay, get some rest.
Love you much. Get some rest. Tell Steven we said hello. Send our love.
Crystal's in here. And Mac the Knife.
We finally finished it.
And Mac the Knife.
Yep. Yeah, he's I had a laugh because my nephew, when he started, was smaller than me. Yesterday, now he towers over me by 3 inches. He's 6'3".
That's tall. I'm only 6'1".
That's tall. That's why I called Carl. I said, I need your tallness. He goes, what? I said, get up here. I need your tallness. It's funny because this is a 12-foot ceiling.
Yeah.
And the one in the kitchen is only 10.
Yeah.
I don't know
that's
why.
still tall.
Wow,
All
you
these
guys
these were all 12-foot ceilings. They're all dropped down now. We dropped them all down to about 8.5, 9 foot.
Did you? Why are you driving in a snowstorm, Crystal? Your butt should be home.
boy, you guys would tower over me. I'm only 5'8".
Shorty.
5'8". That's about what Tammy is.
That's a Bonnie. Bonnie's 5'4". This is why we call her short round. Don't tell her I said that.
Tammy comes about right here on me.
Mm-hmm.
I hear the dogs.
Yeah, them crazy dogs. I'm getting another one now too.
What are you getting?
The pit bull.
Rescue?
Rhonda, Our Destinations. Do you know her?
Yeah.
One of her puppies, Duke.
Hey, Ruthie.
Yep.
A me dog.
I
It's a
have.
boy. We have 2 females right now.
I have Buddy. And Buddy's a handful. Buddy's enough.
Well, AB, the blue heeler, red heeler mix.
Have a good night, Scott. Love you much. I'll try to call you later if I get a chance to.
See you, Scott.
So yeah,
Be
this
safe, Scott.
like I said, I've been working on this, and Matt will tell you and whatnot. I've been trying to get this done for the last 6 months. I've had the lights, the string lights, 6 months. One thing, oh yeah, here's some bad news, and I don't mean to give it to you while you're eating. We brought the truck down. Well, AAA brought it down to our garage. $1,000 to have it repaired.
Oh my goodness.
Not worth it. What happened is we hit a pothole, and where where the whole unit is for the shock and the spring and everything, and it
Yeah.
welds up into the frame and then goes up with the 3 on top. The
Yeah.
whole side of it is completely gone. I'd have to have it all rewelded. I paid $1,500 for that van. I am not be damned if I'm going to pay $1,000 to have it fixed.
Right.
Control
What are
room
you gonna
is in the kitchen.
So what are you going to do for a vehicle?
Well, considering it's going to snow, I'll probably hook Buddy up to the sled. We're looking for another one.
Yeah.
We'll
You
get
know what
another
you're
one.
going to get?
Bonnie wants to go back to a Jeep. And
Yep.
that's
Can't
where
go wrong with that.
that's the big thing. We had a Jeep Cherokee. Put that thing in 4-wheel drive. You and I could go up Mount Everest with it if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, we went all the way from here, all the way down to Bonnie's sister's in, she lives in Wears Valley, which is about 10 miles out of Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
And we had gone down during Christmas. They got snow. Bonnie didn't feel well, needed to get her to one of those doctor places. Everybody, oh, you're not going to make it down to the main road. I went by, put him 4-wheel drive, went all the way down to the main road, which is plowed, and came all the way back in 4-wheel drive.
Right. Yeah, I know they'll get about over everything. We had a Blazer that was like that, just go about anywhere. Little Chevy, 95 Chevy Blazer. That thing would go anywhere.
Anywhere.
In fact, I sold it for $500 about 20 years after I got it. No, I don't know how long it was, but a long time.
We're looking for, it doesn't have to be a Jeep, but we're looking for a decent SUV. At this point, it's only her and I.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the grandkids aren't here anymore.
Something with 4-wheel drive. That's what you need.
Yeah, especially up here.
In New York, yeah.
Because where I live, no matter which way I go out of here, if I go to the north, there's a big hill going down. If I go to the east, there's a big hill going down. If I go to the south, there's a big hill going down. I can go west, but then I have to go down the other big hill, which is still headed back east. So there isn't a choice.
Right. Max saying Toyota 4Runner. Jeeps are junk. I like Jeeps if you like to. But see, you're not going to want to work on your car. Jeeps are for somebody that wants to do a lot of maintenance. They can be built up and tear down, but they do break. Yep. They're just made to work on easier. The Toyota, they run. Them motors will outrun the bodies fall apart before the motors break down. Toyotas are. They'll run forever.
Like I said, we're just looking for something with 4-wheel. Doesn't have to be a Jeep.
We have a Chevy Captiva, and I'm pretty sure it's all-wheel drive. It drives great. We have not had any problem in the snow. But it's not real hilly around here either.
That's a good thing. I mean, here it is. That's the bad thing about it is living up here on the hill. You know, that's why I tell everybody, the good thing about living up here is I live on the hill, I can see the falls. The bad thing is I live up here and I can see the falls. You know, it's just no matter which way you go, there's a friggin' hill.
Right.
So, you know, but that's what they had put on our weather, and it's still on there and whatnot for tonight. They're saying pretty much between tonight and tomorrow morning, driving is almost impossible. You know, when you're talking about 2 inches of snow an hour with 30, 40 mile an hour winds.
It's winter. You guys are going to have snow for Christmas. This is a perfect year. Good way to end it.
Yeah, you know what? You just said the S word. Go to the sink and go put soap in your mouth. We don't say the S word.
Damn, I need my mouth washed out.
That's basically, you know.
I need my mouth washed out. I said a bad word.
You did that earlier too.
I know.
Yeah, but this one was called SNOW.
SNOW. The white stuff. Baby, in the middle of an Oreo.
Yep. But yeah, Carl says you can't be up here without navigating a hill to get up here, no matter which way you go. You know, so yeah, something that's good in the snow, you know, I mean, there's some hills that are better than others.
Snowmobile.
Yeah, you'll probably hear them tomorrow. The only good thing about the van braking, it's down at the garage. But Miss Lily, my mom told me to share. But yeah, it's we were looking at radar. We're kind of excuse me. We're kind of in a break right at the moment, but that's not going to last long once that starts pushing up here. And the bad thing about 4 o'clock, I went to radar, and colors you don't want to see this time of year are yellows and oranges. And just on the leeward side from New Jersey into New York City, and they had a big yellow. Now that's a mix for them, but as it gets up here, it's about 14 degrees. That's all going to be snow.
Right. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of snow. Oh, my goodness. White stuff. I said it again.
Put $1 in the swear jar.
That's two.
So how are things in your neck of the woods?
Me or Matt?
You.
It's been snowing all day. I just said it again.
Up 3. 3's the lucky number.
I'm going to be broke by the end of the night.
Another $1. But yeah, we
Bob's
have
gonna
the
be a rich
salt.
man tonight.
We have the salt. We have shovels. That's what Bonnie was asking because they've already been by putting down salt, right? Because the ground is warmer than the air. So when it hits the ground, it's going to melt. And that air hits it, you got ice underneath snow, and that's not anything anybody wants to be.
Bob, what type of shovels do you have?
Stuff to remove the white stuff with. Nice try, Matthew. He tried to get me to swear. That's what he's trying to do. Nice try.
I will
Give
say,
me
Bob,
credit.
the cars that we've liked that have had good traction in the white stuff are Subarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Subarus are good.
I'm not endorsed,
Expensive.
but I would recommend.
What
My
you see
mom,
up
my
here,
sister, my brother, my other brother, they all bought Subarus. They're
What you-
expensive, though.
What you see up here a lot is 4-wheel drive pickup trucks. Tons of them.
That's what I have.
Same
And
thing
I
in
keep
Florida.
tools in the back. That way it's heavy.
Trucks all over the place.
Yeah, Karen, that's the one thing you don't want to see is pink. Even up here on the radar, it's ice. That's
Pink
actually,
or,
Jeff, that's how I blew my knee out, is black ice. What came out of a store, hit the black ice, my foot went out and my whole leg turned with all the weight. I was supposed to have it repaired, but then came along the McNasty and basically killed it.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Now,
Yeah, I've slipped on black ice out of nowhere.
What I need.
It's easy to do. When it comes out of nowhere, you can't stop it.
No.
You gotta be real careful out there.
That-
Actually, true story. The pizza guy came to go around the corner, hit a black patch of ice, ended up in the bank, right? And we actually had to go out and dig the front end of him out of that pile and push him back on the road.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why.
That's
That's why.
That's how I tore my meniscus.
And that's why we decided last year around winter time we were going to head south because Dad had his heart surgery end of January. Beginning of January, we were shoveling. He slipped at the end of the driveway, and it was all I could do to get him up. It's like, nope, we're done. We're done with this.
Yep, black ice is no joke. Black giant thing. That's how my mother fell and ended up hurting herself. And when that house, she broke her wrist, was coming out of the house, and the 2 steps down were covered in ice. She stepped, fell, went out.
Oh yeah, my manager for my Dixie band, he said his wife was coming out and she slipped down the steps and broke her wrist on ice.
Yep. That's like me. The only thing I fear, I don't fear the snow. I don't fear the cold. I don't fear. Yeah,
It's
I know. I
$2.
said $2.
Now I get $2.
Oh, you get $2. First it was no, now it's two.
Look at this. First day I wasn't gonna go to work. Thought I'd wear this. Got up, put this on in the morning. Right there. See it? So everything's backwards.
Yeah, that'll come out.
I hope it will. It's coffee. I got another spot.
Oh, it will.
I put
It'll come
Tammy's
out.
up behind us. When we did our live the other day. Well, 2 weeks
Appreciate
ago.
that. But yeah, I have the lamp that's over by the lava lamp. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of whitish color.
Yeah.
That's the one I use. This whole room I'm in is completely white, except
I
the
was
floor.
wondering if you had a ceiling light or if that was the one you used.
Yep.
So it's behind you. You don't have an outlet in front of you that you could turn it on? No?
No, if I want to make a light in here, all I got to do is hit that.
I use this sometimes. It's a video light.
Yep. This here,
Amoco video light. See, it's like, watch
The
how bright
nicest
this
thing-
is. Watch.
damn, son, blind me. But yeah, the thing that's here, I can change, like I said, I can change this pretty much to any color I want to change it to.
Look at that. Got it yesterday.
Which one is that?
It's a 5. I had a 7. I wanted a 7, but I got this for $68 shipped.
Let me see the battery to that, if you can take it out.
I can. I got 2 of them because my 7, the one when I lost my 7, I still had my second battery, so
Hey, Dan.
it fits in this. All the batteries are the same,
No, the older GoPros were flat batteries. They weren't
right?
called
Well,
batteries.
the 5s and 5 is the biggest change that they had. From
Right.
4 to 5 was the biggest leap that they made. 6,
Oh,
7,
yeah.
and 8 is mostly internal changes. There's the thing you can do on 7 and higher is there's a slow-mo, and you can get 60 frames per second on your 4K. This only has 30 frames per second on 4K.
On
But you can
4K.
go up to 200 frames per second on 1080p.
Oh, wow.
How are you, Denise? And is it snowing there?
But $68 shipped. I couldn't really pass it up. I needed one. I lost mine.
See,
I'll
now
get a
I've
be-
been,
I want
if I've
the
been-
360 cam.
See, now I have been told if I get a GoPro to get a later one because for the recording, I guess the new 8s only record up to 11 minutes and the older ones might be 13 or 15.
35, mine does, and then it jumps to a new frame set. But
Yeah.
it all goes right together when you put them in the thing.
Okay.
It's seamless. And I don't
Yeah.
use the GoPro app. GoPro app that you get with them or that you can download, it'll actually edit your film for you if you want it to.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till I'm in Florida because I'll be doing fishing vlogs down there, and plus if I do biking, I want to get the holder that goes on top of my helmet so I can do biking vlogs and stuff.
My phone is waterproof almost as far as that GoPro is.
Oh, yeah, so it's my Samsung.
Yeah, that's what I have, Samsung A50.
But-
Turn over the freezing rain.
This one came with this. This goes down to 300 meters. I didn't have this last time.
That's
If you put
that's
it in
what
this case, it'll actually go down deep.
yeah, that's what I want because I want to learn how to do underwater shots of
Yeah.
releasing fish and seeing fish. That is
You can
really
probably
cool.
have this if you get a GoPro, Matt. I will give it to you. I won't use it ever.
But
Don't say ever.
No, I won't use it ever. You can have this if you want it, Matthew. If it doesn't come with yours, this is yours.
No, I think that's a separate accessory.
Yeah, you have to buy this separate. It's just I bought mine on an auction on eBay, so you can find good ones. A lot of time they're going for $200 though for that, even that 5. I got that for $68 shipped. It took almost 2 weeks to get it here though.
Yeah. eBay's the way to go. If you go with a reputable, rep.
So I've got burnt so many times though, it's a chance.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why when my dad does it, he goes heavy into the ratings. It has to be 99 or higher. He doesn't like 98s or 7s.
Well, I've never done anything. I've never had any complaints on my eBay. I have 100% positive, but I still have a 98 or 99 because I had something listed and I pulled it off because I didn't want to sell it there anymore. Didn't have anything to do with the customer, and they still lowered my score. They said it was unavailable or whatever, and I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. I did that twice.
No.
But if I sell it somewhere else and I don't want it on there listed anymore, and I take it off. But I know it hurts my score. I don't know what to tell them.
We've been doing buying. We haven't done selling yet. We've been doing buying on eBay for about 10 years. And I think out of all those 10 years, the only bad experience I ever had was, and I mean, for people that want to get musical instruments on eBay, you just gotta, I always like to try before you buy, but there was a saxophone that I really wanted that was for a good deal. And I think the guy was legit, but it must have been damaged during shipping because it was non-playable condition and the guy said it was. And I took it to my sax rep and he's like, nope, I got to rebend the bell and this came loose and I got to resolder this. So you're looking at $600. I'm like, so it's not playable. Nope. So I had to send it back. I had to pay $50 for return shipping.
Put it back.
It was like a $640.
I mean, that's the same way with Bonnie and I when we send the Elvis 45 to a guy in Germany, and we always write down the serial numbers, everything we sell. All of a sudden, he gets in and goes, well, it's not playable. It's got a big scratch in it. I'm like, all right, take a picture of it, and whatnot, and we'll see what we can do. Well, he took a picture of it. Guess what? Serial numbers didn't match up. What he was trying to do was get
a free one.
Try to get a free one to get his money back so he could go sell the one I gave him for. I said, look, that's not the one I sent you. I said, I show you the picture of the serial number and everything else on it.
Yep.
Well, that's the wrong serial number, all of that,
And then all they have to do is complain and you got a bad report. I know my dad tells on eBay and he just gives into all that. Just, okay, send it back, whatever. He eats it. I don't know how he does it. But.
We had the eBay store. We were doing basically clothes and albums and CDs and stuff like that. And lo and behold, we had a 99.9% rating.
Yeah.
Never had anything that you got, we guaranteed.
Yeah.
Dan, are you still here?
I think I'm at 100% right now, but
thank God with all the stuff Dad's bought. If he had to go through eBay disputes, it's worth every time.
Yep.
It is guaranteed. It is guaranteed. Yeah. They will get your money back. That's what I like about eBay.
I just checked out
to do that, and they wouldn't give it back, and eBay did reimburse it. I mean, they're good about it.
I don't know if Dan is still here or not.
Denise, PA.
Ooh, freezing rain.
Dan the Mountain Man's in here too. Hi, Dan. I get talking. I don't even look over there.
I could check to see. 1 sec.
Yeah, that's the problem I had. I sent a shirt to Dan. He bought one. Lo and behold, waited. He never got it. So we took the tracking back to the post office, and I told him, Dan, did you get your shirt yet? But anyway, the lady at the post office, she goes, well, I said, because what it's saying on that, it's out for delivery. So she checks it. She goes, yep. She goes, it's out for delivery. I said, I sent that over almost 3 weeks ago. So I ended up sending him another one because
I gotta go let the dog in.
so this is the new studio, gang. This is what what I and my brother Carl built. So hopefully everybody will like it. All right, Dan. So that's the bad thing. I mean, like I said, some people got their stuff. Beth finally got her box. I sent out a couple shirts that were owed, you know, the whole. But again, with everything going on with the post office and the whole,
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Everything I've sent 3-day shipping, and it's taken almost 10 days.
I think it
Yeah.
just depends where you're at because I think it was the St. Louis post office is really behind and they're having problems.
yeah,
And we sent a package to DCOB. It made it all the way to our hometown post office, and they sent it back because I had the street, a few letters in the street misspelled, or maybe the
Unbelievable.
wrong street. Maybe the wrong street. I don't know.
I don't know.
Nothing that should have sent it back. That's for sure.
But yeah, I had that problem with somebody I sent something to and it came back. I had the wrong address on it.
Yeah.
So now I have it. I'll just a thing and I'll go back Friday and I'll bring it back down to the post office and resend it again.
Yeah, that's what I
And
got.
mind you think that they would say, okay, we'll send it for free. You already paid for it. Nope, gotta pay for it again.
Well, I wish I'd have called up there. I saw when it got up there, but
Oh, wow, Dan.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I
there
do
shouldn't be any excuse.
Unbelievable.
Think of walking over. Geez.
yeah, I don't
All
get
right,
it.
ladies and germs, you guys can stay. I'm going to end the broadcast. I thank you for everybody that has showed up to enjoy my new YouTube studio. And we will see you Friday.
See you, everyone.
See ya.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Guys, stay.